would guess try for try today. But glad we're bringing you the excitement thanks to Ctas Live, who have been delivering the first game today and this one, and then the next one at 3 o'clock. Already with the Coromandel taking the ball from the kick-off, the excitement there from the halfback. He wants to run the game all day. The big prop runs up as well. We see in the middle there, very, very strong run there, right in the middle of the field there by Coromandel. Obviously, they've come here to say they want to run this game today, even though the hot conditions might be a different story later in the match. The early penalty going to Coromandel.
Obviously well drilled there. Good start, wasn't it, Reno? The Coromandel boys rock and rolling both sides of the ruck and maintaining the ball really well. So good start from Coromandel, and Tairua have been set back a little bit, looking a little bit dejected, but it's only very early in the game.
Nice sideline finder there from the number 10 for Coromandel, Jordan Olaf, finding the touch there as well as Coromandel get their back line set. It'll be an interesting play to see how they take the ball there from the line out to approach this. Both these teams are real good back lines, very, very strong performers in this year's Senior B competition. Hot weather, nice day here at Waiheke, hosting the final for the Senior B.
Good line out from I think it was the number 8. Got up high there for Coromandel, setting the ruck, looked like going for a drive.
Good strong run back into the forwards there from the number 12, JK Misikini for Coromandel as well. Nicely set up there for the halfback to feed it out to the back line. Big strong running forwards for the Coromandel team. Nice delivery from Joshua Whittihana. And again, another penalty to Coromandel.
Yeah, Tairua guilty of creeping up offside, just a metre in front of the last man's feet in the ruck, and giving away an early penalty. It'll be interesting to see what happens here. Whether are they going to go for the shot early on, only 2 minutes into the game. So good structure from Coromandel right from the start of this game, and they're just sticking to their pattern, obviously, rock and rolling right and left, big forwards trugging it up and then looking to spread it. But penalties are coming first.
Good to see the supporters still hanging around here as well. I see some of the locals who were here to watch the Waiheke game have just gone back inside and taken a breather, I would guess, watching the live stream as well. Good to see the team from Whangamata showing their red and white on the stand as number 10 prepares to kick the ball in. And that's the first points for the Senior B final. Playing for the Lawrence Memorial Cup, the 3 points to Jordan Olaf for Coromandel. See Coromandel 3-0 at the moment.
Great to see the kick going over, Reno, after the first final,
eh?
The first final, there was a few missed. So that was a good start by Coromandel, dominating the ball for the first three minutes. Tairua haven't had their hands on it apart from a kickoff.
Nice take in there, nice catch there from Troy Leith, the prop there for Coromandel. Settles it down there with the halfback to deliver. Good strong running backs here for Coromandel, but with a little slight knock on there as well.
Unforced error there, Reno, and turned the ball over. Simple catch and pass, left it behind. So Tairua's opportunity here.
As the scrum settles there for Tairua to feed the ball, we see the Waiho team, that's how today's been rolling, do the game, do the presentation, and already they're ready to lead the field as well. So just to keep their numbers down at the 100 as the scrum comes to a collapse at the moment there. Celebrations and slaps on the back of some of the players are very, very happy with their performance in the scrum. So just acknowledging those Waiho players as they venture out into their vehicles to head home. I'm guessing to those still watching the live stream back at the club, he'll be celebrating into the wee hours of tonight, I would guess, or the early hours of the morning.
Yeah, and it's great to see them get away with the victory. Just going back to the game there, Reno, great scrum from Coromandel. Certainly put the heat on Tairua. So Tairua will have to dig deep. They've got a very big pack against them.
Nice pick up there by the number 8. I think he had no option to do that, though, at the back of the scrum because Coromandel, like you say, Ross, very, very strong there. Big pack. Oh, great defence there. Real rush defence there on the Tairua team by the Coromandel number 12. Good strong defence there by JK, Missy Kinney. Already you can hear the crowd out of here, the small crowd already doing the walls to this game. It's going to be a physical game. These two teams have shown that right throughout the whole competition, throughout the Senior B as well. So, yeah, you're not going to miss much in this game. It's going to be very, very physical. Seth Rowe just waiting to see what the captain wants to do here. Looks like they're going to go for the 3 points. Seth Rowe, the halfback. Looks like the number 14 for Tairua, Logan Cox, is their kicker for the day, and he eyes up the post, so gets himself settled in. And we might see it come to a 3-all draw here at the stage, with that kick still to come, obviously, as Logan Cox gets ready to kick the penalty. It's a good kick, but I think just to shades the side post there as well. So just unfortunate for the young Logan Cox there as well, but a good kick overall.
Those early opportunities, Reno, need to be taken, though, don't they? It just wasn't a difficult kick. It only just missed, but it didn't go over. So they want to get the ball back here and maintain it.
Up in the air goes from the number 10 for Sam Clark for Tairua. Running back up the middle, up in the air, but the number 30, yeah, in front there, yes. Anthony Sims ready to run up to take the tap. He's looking quite exciting in his headgear there for Coromandel, ready to rock and roll, as you say, Ross, and the whole team is focusing on the touch. We'll get ready to catch this ball, I would guess, and it is just going to go over the top of us. We still got the camera standing, thank goodness, yeah.
Interesting observation. The pace of the game slowed quite dramatically. It's very hot here at the moment. I don't think people will realise how warm it is. But Coromandel will be looking to win this line out and launch an attack.
Back to the number 8, Keanu Manuel, who gets a good ball from the line out, moving out to the centre pier in there. And there he comes running in real hard is Anthony Sims. Straight at the line there, the halfback number 9 out to the first side. Joshua Whittyhunter hands it out there, getting it out to the back line. Whittyhunter with it again out to their number 8, Manuel. He runs back up and towards the middle of the little small one. Unfortunately, went over the top.
Didn't maintain his feet, so turnover, which is disappointing. Basic skill. Forwards, you've got to maintain your feet. You can't flop over the ball.
Wobbly kick to the sideline. Didn't think it was going to go, but it made it.
Well, one team was hoping it was going, and the other team was thinking it wasn't going to go. It was a wobbly old kick, as you say, Reno, but found a touch just on the 10-metre line on Coromandel's side.
Hooker Will Massey getting ready for the throw, and it goes up right to the right person in the middle there for Tairua. Good run up there by the number 8, coming on through Shane Johnson. Good strong run by the number 8. Good side step by the number 13 centre there. We've got a fullback on the good pace there as well, Johnny Hale. Oh, a nice little offload there.
Building up good phases there, Tairua, and certainly created an overlap on the outside. Put Coromandel forwards under extreme pressure there. Good backline movement and good ball control. So Tairua looked like they're building some sort of semblance of attack through their backs, and Coromandel, some of their big tight forwards are starting to breathe rather heavily. Tairua are going to take the points, and a little bit closer than some of the kicks we witnessed in the early game, but this game they're going to take the points early on and hopefully even it up 10 minutes into the game.
And a very happy kick there by Logan Cox for the Tairua supporters back home watching this as well. We'll see the game at 3-3. As Ross said, just 10 minutes into the game as well. So nice little kick there from young Logan Cox there from the wing.
Fair indication of the start, isn't it? Both teams have had their opportunities, both put pressure on and gained a penalty, and good captaincy, taking the points, even it up, as you say, 3-3, just over 10 minutes into the game.
Good take there from Tairua with the fast running forward pack from the Coromandel back to the first five. He's put it up in the air. The winger, number 11, Joe Marcus Save runs in there, gets tackled as well by Tairua. Good strong that run there by the prop Troy Leith there for the Coromandel halfback. Josh Whittyhunter moves it out to Alexander Smith. The flanker for Coromandel goes down in the tackle. Back to Whittyhunter, moving it out to Leith again, who's been showing some strong form in the first 10 or so minutes in this game of the Senior B final. Back out to the first five, he kicks it out there to find some space, going to get the bounce, and does it look like it goes to the sideline? Well played there by the first five. Olif kicking it out to the sideline. So in the 22 in the Tairua moment at this stage, but
playing to their strengths.
Yeah, they are.
Big bobbers by either side of the ruck and trundling it up, and then good kick into the corner. Good field position here to launch an attack.
Nice pick up there from Renata, the hooker from you missed play in the line out there as well. Coromandel going with the forwards up the front there. McDermott with the ball in hand at the moment to the halfback, and Alexander Smith running up strong, trying to look at the line, but gets held up by a good defence there by Tairua. Whittyhunter's out to the fullback there. He gets a good hit on him as well. That's Joseph Wikaida. The captain from Coromandel running up now, Luke McGrath as well, settles things down. For Whittyhunter to poke and pass to the number 5, who's going to be charging on very strong. Whittyhunter running strong, Smith back to Smith, Alexander Smith looking for an offload, back to Whittyhunter. And he's settling up there as well. Tairua doing good defence, and they get the penalty. Tairua with their hard work, well deserved.
Yeah, all that hard work put in by Coromandel undone by one mistake, going off his feet, leaning over and not supporting his weight. So Coromandel lose a chance there.
They've got a good support here too, Tairua, on the sidelines. And look, here we go. Good catch, Crane.
Good work, Crane. Great catch.
Good to see a close line up here in front of where we are commentating here. It's Rugby Park and Waihi as well. The big call there from Tairua. They're going to go straight to the middle to the number 4 who collects a really good high rise there. Kate Elliott collecting the ball into the middle there. Set up by their number 8, Shane Johnson for Tairua. Good kick there by the first 5. Sam Clark kicking it down over halfway to Coromandel. Running back now is the winger for Coromandel, number 14, Waylon Brown, with a little chip.
What's this debate about? I'm not sure what happened.
Not too sure what it went on there either. Looks like something.
I might be getting he lost his earpiece, perhaps.
Right back to the goal line.
Looks like that's all sorted, that earpiece or technical issue what they may have had there. So getting prepared for another big scrum here between the two teams, Coromandel Tairua, on this beautiful day here at Rugby Park in Waihi. Hope you're enjoying the live stream to all of those who are viewing around the Tairua region or Coromandel region as well. Big, strong scrum that's showing the power of the Coromandel boys. Very, very powerful there. Is picked up by their captain, Luke McGrath. Settles things down. Woody Hunter passes out to their front row there of McDermott. Big settling down there.
Stay on, boys.
Good strong run there by, of course, the second 5 for Coromandel, Misikini. Nice little inside pass there to Rory Wright at number 4 from the prop there earlier, around Troy Leaf. Moving it out wide from the first side, and you would guess the wing is in there on the far-hand side, which is Waylon Brown. I'm guessing going in for a try there.
Yeah, good try. Well-worked moves by Coromandel, rock and rolling both sides of the ruck. Big boppers running straight up and looking at putting in the groundwork really by the big fellas, carrying the ball strongly and then at the right moment making the decision to go wide, and well-taken try out on the wing. So the game plan from Coromandel is pretty simple.
Yes.
Give it to the big fellas, let them rock and roll, and then when the moment's right, they let it go. So well-constructed try, and one that I think was deserved at that stage of the game.
The try scorer, Waylon Brown, just getting to his feet now as well. I think he fell awkwardly falling over the try line. They might have got winded or so, but he's got a bit of a slight limp on there. Just going to the sideline, clutching the back of his thigh there as well. So he doesn't look that happy, the try scorer. With the kick to come, the conversion to come, he looks like, I would guess, his day over at the office is short and done by in the first 17 minutes for Coromandel. The try scorer, Waylon Brown for Coromandel.
I think the Coromandel boys are certainly fizzing at the moment. There's a lot of talk there. On the other side, Tairua have gone a bit quiet and a little bit shell-shocked, so they'll need to G themselves up and get back into this game quickly, because the big boppers coming at them from Coromandel are certainly doing some damage around the rucks.
And I don't think Coromandel were expecting to lose the loss this early in the game of Waylon Brown. He's been replaced by number 21, who is Pudi Bennett, who's come on to take the wing position. Pudi Bennett filling in for Waylon Brown, the try scorer, who got an injury. Some big, powerful hits. Look at that going in there. That's two coming to a head. The two props there, one-on-one, and it's going to be one of those physical games. As I said at the intro of this game is going to show physicality right across the field. Both teams deserve to be the final, and yet they'll be bringing it. It's whether or not they can last in this nice hot day here in Waihi, the full, I would say, 60 minutes out of the 80.
Yeah, I think, it's fairly physical, isn't it? The Coromandel side certainly running the ball up strongly, and good on Tairua. They're hanging in there, and I think they're a team that like to run the ball, so it'll be an interesting mix to see what happens at the end of this game. Who's the fittest? Tairua ball at the moment, running it to the line.
Nice strong run there by the number 8, Shane Johnson there with the orange headgear on as well. Big powerful run there. Nice off pass out to the number 12 for Tairua. Noah Clark with a good run up as well. Here's the prop who had the big bounce up beforehand. Just beats the winger there outside there. That is Steve Appleby for Tairua. Good strong run there in the corner of the Coromandel line. Captain for Tairua running up there, Josh Law. Settles it down, a little dart there by the halfback, Seth Rowe. Doesn't quite get there. The strength of the little man. He was hungry for the try line, but defence by Coromandel prevented that happens, and he rolls over and asks the question to the referee. So, yeah, you got to give it to Seth Rowe. Tried his best, and for a little fella, he tried to get there, just about got there, but not quite.
Injury back on the 10-metre mile mark here. Joel Van Dorn, the Heartland physio, and the Tairua physio's looking at a player. Can't pick up the number, but he did take a rather big hit. Marginally late, I thought, but not picked up by too many people. But he certainly got smashed.
That, yeah.
So he'll need to have a bit of a breather. You can see the two different patterns here, can't you, Reno? The Tairua people are trying to pass it around and build phases through their backs, and the Coromandel boys are really big boppers, taking up the hard yards and certainly making them tackle each other, and it's paying dividends to Coromandel. But I think fitness level will be interested at the end of the game, as you said before.
Yeah, it would be the latter 20 minutes, I would guess. Look, the warm weather's turned it up here, and why he slowly making his way back is the player in question from the injury as well. He hasn't got his headgear back on, so obviously being asked a few questions, and it's looking like it could be the number 8. It is the number 8, Shane Johnson for Tairua. Had a good strong run, as I said in the earlier piece, and offloaded, but yeah, might have been a late tackle, but not picked up by the ARs or the referee in the middle of the field there as well. The ref, James Higgin, who controls this game for the next 60 minutes or so. Is a big strong push by the boys from Coromandel after Tairua halfback feeds it in. Number 8 picks it up after that injury. Little offload there to the fullback Johnny Howell, but looks like a knock on there by the boys from Tairua, and obviously the boys from Coromandel are applauding that, especially the fullback from Coromandel, Joseph Wikaida, just clapping it in the face virtue of the two fullbacks, one acknowledging the other for the knock on. One's come here determined to win this game, obviously, and the two big teams are going to be going slog and slog throughout the next 60 minutes or so. Good strong scrum there by Coromandel with a big run there from the back line there. They're just determined to run other boys from the Coromandel. Good feed there, but he got tackled. Josh Whittyhunter. Oh, knock on there by the number 14 with the pressure on the way from the Coromandel team. These two are physical in it as well. Look, guys, just played the game of rugby. The two wingers there, number 11 for Coromandel, Marcus Save, and number 14 who knocked it on there, Logan Cox, a kicker for Tairua. I think he looked up and saw the boy from the Coromandel running towards him, but knock on, let's play the scrum and let the game of rugby carry on.
I think Coromandel were lucky to get out of that, Reno, really.
Yeah.
They're under a bit of pressure, but good on them. They've got the chance to clear the ball from the scrum, and I have to say both scrums have been reasonable, but Coromandel have certainly got a weight advantage, so it'll be interesting to see how this scrum goes. Coromandel certainly have got the weight advantage, haven't they?
Definitely.
So Coromandel on their ball just have to control the scrum, control the push. Tairua obviously have to dig deep and either disrupt it or maintain their composure before they get off the breakdown.
Here we go, so settling down to the scrum now by the referee, combining them. Here we go, the ball goes in by the halfback, Woody Hunter. Just waiting for it to settle down at the number 8 as he passes it to the number 10 there. Big chip over there, little chip. How's the bounce going? A good tackle there. Fullback picked it up too for Tairua Johnny Howell, and big tackle there on him. Great run there though, great comeback from the Tairua team, unfortunately.
Yeah, very smart move, wasn't it, really? Their backs are looking very sharp, Tairua, and I must admit if they rock and roll from one side of the paddock to the other, then they've got the opportunity to run at the big boppers from Coromandel, who are standing out in the back line. So they'll manipulate that knowledge, and certainly Tairua have got a chance there to run at some of the big forwards from Coromandel, who've done a remarkable job so far, playing really well.
Number 10 for Coromandel, Jordan Olive, kicked it out to the sideline, and not a bad kick there by the first 5 for Coromandel as the team just slowly walk it up to their line out to commence. You take a look at that with a nice slow walk, conserving a bit of energy because it's been quite physical this game in the first 25 of this first half of the Senior B final. Both teams, Tairua, Coromandel, playing for the Lawrence Memorial Cup as well. Ball's in the line out. Number 8, Keanu Manuel has it with a big strong run.
He did well there, didn't he? He knocked it a bit forward and then he regained it in the throw, so well done. Coromandel have got a chance here to run people at their back line.
Nice control of the ball there by the winger. Up to Alexander Smith, big hard head down, run up there. He's at the 22 now of the Tairua line.
Great steal
Looks
there,
like steal, good
Reno,
steal, great steal by Tairua. Well done. All right, okay. Didn't see that one coming.
No. A bit of good banter from the sideline here. Lots of advice for the referees, but that's all right. It's all good spirits, and again, Coromandel will get a lucky break there, but certainly they've got the size to get this scrum back. They've got to control it, and then looks like some inside ball. There's a bit of a backline move happening here, so they'll want a steady scrum, and Tairua will want to defend their line here.
Ready now. Just hit him.
Well done. In the scrum, so turned over from obviously something in the scrum there. Tairua to get the ball.
I think the flanker or one of them just must have unhitched their bind. But anyhow, that moment's gone. Another lost opportunity. So both teams will have to reassess and start again.
Nice touch finder there by the first 5 for Tairua. Sam Clark Massey gets the ball, gets ready to throw it into the line out. Tairua on attack here, and we'll see what happens here from this line out. Guessing going to the middle. And directly to Elliott is moved out to the number 8. He's running up strong from an injury just beforehand as well. Shane Johnson bringing the physicality for Tairua towards the middle there. Miss out pass there, gets a bit loose, but well picked up there. And the good kick by the fullback down the field, Johnny Hale. Let's put it down in the Coromandel area. He goes out to the sideline as Joseph Wikata just watches it roll out over the sideline as well. So good attack, little move with a big kick there from the fullback for Tairua.
Reno, the Tairua boys did very, very well there, clearing their danger zone, so to speak, but very well composed, just did everything right, cleared the danger zone, and then a good kick into the touchline. So good exit strategy, and now they've got to maintain the field position, but Coromandel have kicked it long, so he did catch it.
Good catch here from Joe Ferguson, running up strong there. The number 11 for Tairua halfback heads it now back out to the side there. Some good attack now coming from the Tairua team. Here goes that number 8 again, Shane Johnson, hard up the middle there. You can't miss him in his red and right headgear. From the first side out to the fullback who's coming to the middle at the moment. Good little step there of the right foot again, looking for support play, and picked up by Troy Leith, the prop there for Coromandel. But the penalty going towards Tairua.
I can see the pace slightly dropping from the Coromandel side, and Tairua maintaining it. So it's going to be interesting. Just on 30 minutes, 10 minutes to go. Tairua would like to score a try, I'm sure, and get that deficit down. 8-3 at 10 minutes to go.
Sam Clark's going to drill it down to the corner, and a nice little touch finder there as well. Sees Tairua will throw it into the next line out. Yeah, like you say, Ross, the Coromandel boys are kind of just slowly walking over to the line out, very slow. Maybe the very, very fast start is starting to take its toll on the heat.
I think Tairua have got to put the heat on and run to these line outs, put them under pressure. But, you know, winning this line out's absolutely crucial here. Short line out quarter, I think they're going to go to the back. Oh, he's put a hand up, knock on, but that's okay. Yeah, the referee saw it and let play on to see if there was an advantage, but Coromandel got a hand to that and knocked it forward, so Tairua have got a chance here to set a good scrum if they can maintain their scrum. Under pressure a bit from the big boppers from Coromandel, they're scrummaging very well, Coromandel, and I think this is an opportunity here for Tairua to put something together in the back line and really threaten this Coromandel defence.
Looks like a couple of boot changes there happening for Coromandel at the moment. I saw Anthony Sims racing there as well, not happy with his studs, I would guess. So it looks like he's changing his boot or doing something to it as a Coromandel bunch together. Tairua team taking a couple of waters as well. Look, it's quite hot conditions here at the Rugby Park in Hawaii. Hope you enjoyed the Senior B final. These two teams been battling it out all season, the top two marquee teams actually of the Senior B comp throughout the season as well. So good to see them here. Hope you're enjoying the live stream. Thanks to Ctas Live with the stream back home if you're up and around the whole of the Coromandel Peninsula, or watching afar as well, all the whānau would guess watching that, or overseas enjoying the stream, and all the family and friends and everyone that's associated with Tairua as well, who've enjoyed the live stream as they prepare to for another scrum.
I think the tactics here, from my point of view as a comments person, Reno, would be to run it wide with Tairua and then go down as wide as you can and then take it back wide again and then put your back line against some of those bigger forwards who are struggling at the moment, but they certainly got the wood on in the scrum.
Very powerful scrum there by the boys from Coromandel. Well done, Tairua out to our back line there, moving into the fullback who stepped right through the middle or two there. Good run there by Logan Cox, settling up the ball now. Out to the first side, moving out to number 12 there, which is Noah Clark with a strong run. Back into Harry Clark, now here's the ball. Into play, I would guess, may have been winded by a tackle there from Coromandel in the middle of the field, holding his knees as the play continues on.
The touch judge got a flag up. I think they were slightly late, to put it mildly, but tactics are right. Stretching the Coromandel boys across the paddock, just maintaining the ball and then perhaps working or looking to work it back the other way. So at this stage, touch judge is in with discussions with the referee. So I'm not sure whether they're looking at James Higgins, the referee, getting some advice. I'm not sure what the decision will be made there.
So obviously the captain, Luke McGrath, being called out by the referee from Coromandel in discussions to something that happened in the midfield there as well. And I'm guessing it's the informed JK Misikini that's been spoken to at this stage.
Reno, I've got the
yellow card.
One of the Thames Valley coaches for this year, but unfortunately we haven't got any Heartland rugby. But Crane, what's your view of the game so far?
I think it's been played at a really high intensity so far. Both teams are going extremely hard into the contact areas. If they can keep it up, it would be the way.
I think you're right. The contact's quite a physical area at the moment from both sides. I think tactics from Tairua is to run them around a bit.
Yeah, you want to be stretching the Coromandel boys. They're a bit bigger, so they're going to tire potentially quicker and really test their fitness.
Cheers, mate.
Yeah, talking of this, and yes, it's official. JK Missy Kenny sitting there on the sideline at the moment for 10 minutes. Yep, Here we go, tap and run by Tairua. Wanted to get there and get over the try line. They're trying all their best and right down in amongst them all. Here we go, from the halfback out to the winger, the kicker for the day as well, trying to step his way through, weave his way through as Logan Cox, and looks like celebrations. They've got their arms up in the air, Tairua. The AR's come into it, so obviously they're going to have a bit of a discussion whether there was a try or not. Unfortunately, we can't go upstairs to a TMO.
No, we can't, but another discussion with the touch judge. I think the discipline will be coming into question from the Coromandel boys. They've just got to hold their composure. Good attack from Tairua, and as we've noted before, Reno, the fitness levels just starting to show. So I think Coromandel will be hanging in there to get through to half time. But Tairua certainly got at them under pressure here.
So Luke McGrath being spoken to. He's the captain for the Coromandel by the referee, James Higgins. Must be obviously telling them to lay the law down. Look now, one of the front rows is coming to have a chat with the referee as well. I'm talking about Thomas McDermott, the prop for Coromandel. He's got a yellow card as well. Wow. That's 2 from Coromandel in the bin.
Try as well being awarded, so
it's a try.
The referee will have to take control of the game.
So that's 2 sitting on the sideline, be thinking about their actions out there on the field in the final, and shouldn't be doing that type of stupidity. Really, it's a finals game. You need your full team out there, and if this is how it's going to work, well, Coromandel, you going to be struggling. It's a hot day.
Yeah.
You got 6 minutes to go in the first half with the kick to come from the winger, Logan Cox. With
I think, Reno, it's an indication of the stretching by Tairua of putting Coromandel under extreme pressure by moving the ball wide. And they're paying the price at the moment, Coromandel, with just 5 minutes to go before full half time. So you need to worry a little bit about the Coromandel fitness, and controlling their discipline is going to play a pretty important part in this game. I can see that's going to could damage the outcome, their chances of getting a favourable outcome. Back to halfway with a kick from Jordan Olive.
Back down to 22, and here comes a good little run up there from the Tairua backline. Look, they've found some extra strength here. Look, they're going out to the number 12, who's going strong, out to the centre, who's running real strong, Josh Law, the captain. He's going to keep it inside the play. Nice settle down there as well. Look, they know they've got a 2-man advantage, the Tairua team, but a knock on by Tairua as they went down into the play as well.
Great breakout, wasn't it, Reno?
Yeah.
Right from the kick-off, good take, and played the percentages right, passed, drew and pass, and put the ball, made 50, 60 metres up the paddock. And things are just starting to brew a little bit here, so the referee's going to have to take control of this game. Otherwise, we're going to get into a little bit of a difficulty later on.
Yep, discipline, unfortunately, in the last few minutes by the boys from Coromandel is doing them no justice at this stage as we get closer to half-time. That we're hoping the scoreline stays here at the Rugby Park in Waihi, 10-8 to Tairua at the moment. Some tight legs from the boys in the black and yellow from Coromandel. Tairua seems to find another resurgence in the last few minutes. Look, they know they've got a 2-man overlap out there on the field as Woody Hunter feeds into the scrum. Obviously the scrum now has kind of balanced itself out. Tairua push real strong. Here's a kick from Olaf, the first 5 down to the winger, Logan Cox, who's going to run it back to general play into the middle. But there goes another one that's going to be looked at by the ref. Keanu Manuel doing no justice there with a head high. First 5 into the number 12 there for Noah Clark with a strong run. Playing advantage, and the referee is blowing. Keep your tackles down. He acknowledges that he knew was a mistake. Keanu Manuel as well, just going a bit high there on Josh Law. Logan Cox for Tairua.
Reno, once again, you've got to keep your discipline.
Yep.
And it'll compound the things, and Tairua will take full advantage of it. So they're going to run it again.
Look, they're running strong. Heads out to Josh Law, the captain for Tairua. Look, the halfbacks kind of seeing how things can roll, but unfortunately holding on to it. and that brings a penalty to Coromandel. It's like a second win to Tairua. They know they're up against 13 men and they want to try and score another try, I would guess, in the next few minutes, but they have come to a standstill with that turnover to Coromandel. A breather for Coromandel. You can see the boys, hands on knees, on hips. They're after a big breath here as well. They want the half-time to come, I would guess.
Few penalties coming into the game from both sides. We just need to have a deep breath, I think, Reno, and calm everything down and get back to playing some open rugby. It's just getting a little bit out of hand at the moment, but that's all right. I'm sure at half-time both teams will have a chat and look to tidy up their discipline. Obviously, Tairua have got the pace and the skill to go wide, and I think it's their tactics are pretty obvious. Not straight, the wind took that away, yeah. So Coromandel will be pretty disappointed. I don't know who threw.
He'd be unhappy with himself. Former Thames Valley player hiding Rangi Renato have thrown that in. The big run there from the number 6, Alexander Zani Smith there out to left now. The big prop from Coromandel, Troy Leaf, runs up, settles it down at the moment, but Luke McGrath at the end of the ruck there. He wants to pick up and go for a move forward there as well. Wants to settle the game down as the captain for Coromandel. Tairua showing some strong defence. Keanu Manuel at the ruck there, picking up and going forward at the moment. And then, of course, just settling things down. I'm guessing the way you see Coromandel play at this stage on the live stream, they want to play it through to half-time, I would guess. Look, already the ball's gone forward, so a penalty to Coromandel. They're just going to play this time out. It's only a few more minutes to go before we roll into the half-time. They know they're down to 13. A couple of men in the bin. Their players are struggling in the warm conditions, and I would guess the finals rugby as well. He's going to go for a kick. Go for the kicks, try and get 3 points is the first one for Coromandel, Jordan Orleff at the moment. So, yeah, just want to quiet and calm things down there. Tairua are looking exciting in the last few minutes. The number 10 now will go for 3 points and see what happens. If Tairua hold on the lead going into the half-time break, or are we going to see a 1 point difference at half-time? Good to have you on board there, Crane. I feel like a little short fella standing next to you, mate. You're like 7 foot what?
Just 6'9", mate. But it's a good reflection of going into half-time and fairly close, Reno. It's been that way all through the half, yeah. So it's a great reflection of the game so far.
Start off with a big physical game between these two. Look, they are, as I mentioned, the deserved 2 teams in this final for the Lawrence Cup Senior B. They've been going toe-to-toe over the whole season. Deserved to be here in the final, but one team's just letting a little bit of ill discipline come into their game, which sees the scoreline 10-8 to Tairua. Here comes the kick. Crowd says, nice, Geordie. So that's 3 points and 11-10 at the moment here at Rugby Park in Waihi in the Senior B final Lawrence Cup. Coromandel sucking in the big deep breaths at the moment. Tairua just cruising back. I think both teams will be happy with that at the moment going into half-time there, Crane.
Really happy, and to score any points with a man in the bin is great, but with 2 men in the bin and you're still scoring points, it's a win.
Yeah, totally. So will be an interesting second half to come very soon, I would guess, and a Twitch team can maintain discipline, let alone the whole distance, and a nice little kick there by halfback Josh Whittihunter will see us go into the half-time break, and Coromandel 1 point leading at half-time, 11-10 here at Rugby Park in Waihi. It's been a great day. Just want to acknowledge the big sponsor on board too today for the Thames Valley Club Rugby Finals, Leeches, quarrymen and contractors, suppliers of quality. Been around for many years. Leeches do so much for rugby in general in Thames Valley Rugby, but also acknowledge Murphy Buses, who have been a stronghold of Thames Valley Rugby. Good to have it here in your backyard, Crane. The finals, you know, was going to be at Rhodes Park over in Thames, but because of this thing they call COVID, had to shut the whole finals down, and everyone that's been associated has done a wonderful job.
Yeah, Reno, it's been a fantastic day, and a lot of hard work's gone in from the union and all the staff and the Waihi Club Committee to put it on today as well in a very short period of time. The situation at the moment is very fluid, obviously, so people are changing and things are changing day by day.